worlds, the 7 worlds gaming here today, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you a special kind of video, a video that I haven't really done before on this channel. So I'm hoping a lot of you guys actually enjoy, and if you do enjoy this kind of stuff, do me a favor, smash the damn like button. It lets me know you guys want to go ahead and see more stuff like this in the future. And if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe with notifications on. That way, if I do this in the future more, you'll be able to see it as soon as I post it. Also, follow me on Instagram because I'm doing giveaways and a bunch of other cool stuff that I'll be doing in Malaysia for the PMCO Global Finals. So follow me on Instagram at the 7WG. Now, what we're going to be watching here is a fight that took place in the first game of the PMCO South Asia Regional Finals. And it's going to be against Fnatic and Team SouL. Now, I do want to go ahead and give a quick disclaimer. I do know, well, I don't actually personally know Scout, but I do talk to him on a regular basis, so I might be a little bit biased towards that. And I do know Mortal, so I might be a little bit biased towards his team. I just want to make sure you guys know that and you're well aware of pretty much why I'm actually doing this breakdown. Now, to go ahead and set it up here, we do have Rip and Fnatic currently fighting. Now, as you can tell, you can actually see my cursor. If you can currently see my cursor, I'm currently just looking over at Fnatic, Paratosh, Ronak, Scouts, and I think there might be another player back there. They're currently on a huge disadvantage, which can turn into a little bit worse. So what we're gonna go ahead and do here is we're just gonna go ahead and let it play a little bit, and then afterwards I might go ahead and break it down for you. Actually, I am gonna go ahead and break it down for you. So I'm gonna just go ahead and mute the music right here real quick. Alright, so right there, as you can see, Rip is just gonna be bombarding them with a bunch of grenades, which is good. We saw this actually in the Star Challenge back in Dubai by a lot of Chinese teams, and people were able to go ahead and pick that up and pretty much start using that tactic, and it has worked out a lot because you can see it right there. Wise gets knocked out by Rip Legend, which I currently don't even know where Rip Legend is. Oh, okay, he's by the road. I was able to see it in the minimap. So let's go ahead and continue a little bit more to see what happens. So Fnatic is currently on the defensive. Now, this is a huge turn of events right here. Scout, and if I'm not wrong, Scout being the IGL of Fnatic is going to hop on this car and is going to go ahead and leave his team. I think he was trying to maybe tell him to go ahead and get in because they knew they were going to go ahead and get sandwiched. I'm not sure if you're able to tell. Oh, let me go ahead and actually remove this real quick. If you're able to tell up here by the little map, they're going to go ahead and start getting bombarded by Team SouL or some of their teams that are currently up on the mountain. So definitely keep an eye out on that. But if Fnatic, being aware of that, says, you know what, we need to go ahead and get out of here. You guys need to get in the car and bounce. Right there, his teammate, I don't think his teammate got in time. And then another player got knocked. So at that point, he's just like, you know what, let's just go ahead and get out of here. And right there, I want to go ahead and actually highlight this a lot because many people might not be aware of this, but this might be one of the best tactics that's used by pros. Just crashing onto a tree and using the car and the tree as cover, especially if you might get shot from different angles, which here pretty soon he is going to be getting shot from different angles. So keep an eye out on this. Now, as soon as he hops out, he starts getting shot at, which, man, that sucks. Now, the good thing that he does is that Scout is very aggressive, which sometimes can play against him. But at this moment, it's good because he decides to go ahead and return fire right away. It could have played huge against him if maybe the other players from Team SouL would have go ahead and just kind of had a different angle on him. And I'm actually going to go ahead and talk about Team SouL's tactic right here real quick as we move forward a little bit more. Once again, start throwing grenades. That's smart of him. Regalto's there. If he would have been able to, he should have been throwing grenades right away. Obviously, he might not have any, or maybe some Molotovs. But what his team should be doing here, what SouL ClutchGod should be doing here, they should be trying to blow up this car. I'm surprised they didn't try to blow it up. Once again, I'm going to play devil advocates, and it could be maybe because they didn't have enough ammo. But if they have the ammo for it, you always want to blow up that car and get the kill. Beautiful nades there. But right there, I believe, actually, he was able to go ahead and throw that grenade there by Regaltos. My bad. Beautiful grenade there by Regaltus, actually. And look at that. He was able to go ahead and force him out of the tree. And as soon as he gets forced out, they start shooting, but luckily he's so fast that he decides to go just right back to the tree, and that pretty much saves his life. And that saves his team's life, because his team is currently getting knocked in the first fight that we saw. Now, what I would have loved to see here, let me go ahead and check the minimap. Okay, so I think Team SouL currently has somebody up on the mountain that they need to be careful from. Beautiful grenade there by Scout. They have Team IND, so I see why Team SouL is currently staying there. But ideally, what you want to go ahead and do is obviously just at least have one person to start rotating and see if they can get a different angle on that. But I think they were aware that IND was there, so smart plays by them, just starting to smoke it up, making sure they have some coverage and making sure they don't push too hard for just one person, knowing that they have IND nearby.
Oh my god, that was unfortunate. यहाँ पे knockout हो चुके हैं और उनकी टीम बहुत ज़्यादा दूर है. भले यहाँ पे मेरे ख्याल से ClutchGod है, ClutchGod prone करके बैठे हैं.
And those shots right there by Scout are actually pretty good. It's trying to just give them a sense of where they could be in the smoke. That's something that you'll see often. They're trying to just figure out where in the smoke could they be. If they see a hit marker, then they're going to be able to tell the other teammates. Or if you're just alone like Scout currently is, then you'll be able to just kind of focus a little bit more on that angle. So it's good to see that people are still being a little bit aggressive and not too timid, because being too timid, it's finding like a perfect balance in it. This is why being a pro player is so freaking hard, especially at this high skill. And right here, Ronak was not able to go ahead and connect that shot. And at this point, Scout is all by himself. 12 teams left. He's gonna have to go ahead and just find a way to go ahead and clutch this up. And this guy was so close. This guy was 1 HP, man. Come on, buddy. Are you kidding me? He could have been dead. Smart plays by him, finding cover right away. Scout right there missing some shots. He could have probably been able to go ahead and knock him down right there. I think he was just a little bit too worried about SouL and not getting flanked by them. Now this is smart right here by Scout. He notices that the zone's starting to come in. He knows that he's gonna have to go ahead and push out, and he knows that he is currently surrounded, so he throws the smoke in advance, knowing that he's gonna, at some point, he's gonna have to go ahead and move out of this.
South Asia Finals ka, and yes, the mighty Titans are in a weak situation.
Double checking his right side before he starts moving. SouL just being persistent, making sure they shoot him and let him know, hey, we know you're still there, so you better watch out. Right there, this is when he comes into play. You see this, he's outside the safe zone, but that smoke is going to be a huge advantage for him. It's going to allow him to go ahead and push up a little bit more, lay down, and push up behind cover. Trees are your best friends, all right? That's why I love Mr. Beast. 20 million. 20 million trees, baby. Now, I'm actually happy to see this from Scout. I think before he probably would have just blindly rushed in there. But I'm glad to see that he decided to, you know what, calm down a little bit, heal up, and see if he could go ahead and attack and just get the, maybe try to fight him with more health. ClutchGod playing it very smart, as I mentioned. That's something that he could have done earlier. Actually, that he could not do earlier because IND was on his pretty much at the top of the hill. But now ClutchGod being able to know that IND does not have a shot on him, so he's gonna try to get a different angle right here on Scout, and that's gonna go ahead and make Scout move. Now, if one of his other teammates, if maybe Viper or Mortal would have been right here, Scout would have been there right there. But something to keep in mind is that by Scout staying alive, he has now gained his team one more spot, so a little bit more points. So that's good to see. ClutchGod being smart, at least, you know what, just getting some shots there and then back to the smoke. That's good to see. Now, on this one, I think is a very, very smart play by Scout, even though it doesn't at the end up working out. He realizes that he's probably going to go ahead and pick up his teammate. So at that point, he's like, you know what, I have a better chance at taking him on a 1v1 than trying to win a 2v1 here with all these teams surrounding. So it's a good push here by him. I wish he would have maybe pushed a different angle. Let me go ahead and see here. I'm trying to see where he could maybe push this way just to try to get the higher angle on him. Especially, but he had no idea that there was going to be something right there. See, right there, as soon as he notices the car, I think he should have just went the other way. He should have went the other way, and I don't think he has any, yeah, he doesn't have anything. He could have tried to bait him here by maybe shooting the tires right here and then flanking around. But it's something that's like in such a split second, you really don't have time to think of this. Pretty much instinct just takes over you, and you just got to go for it. And right here, he gets absolutely unlucky. At this point, ClutchGod is going to be able to notice that Scout is going to be heading this way. So he stops the revive. He's going to go ahead and flank around the tree and be able to hit him from his blind side. As Scout, see how he starts rotating towards where I was saying earlier? He should have done that earlier when he was actually hidden by the smoke. So something to keep in mind. Right here, at this point, you just can't get that up close. Maybe if we would have pushed through the smoke, it would have been a lot better. He would have been running into a surprise either way. So pushing into the... yeah, pushing pretty much right there would have been the perfect way to go about it. And at this point, ClutchGod is just going to have the first shot at him. Scout has no idea where he's going to go ahead and start getting shot from. Right here, he has his back to ClutchGod. ClutchGod, honestly, that's going to be an easy kill right there for ClutchGod. If he would have missed this, I would have been really surprised.
ClutchGod versus Fnatic. Scout is at 10.
Oh, wow. Oh, baby. That's crazy. This goes to show of the movement of Scout. Like, he wasn't... actually, ClutchGod wasn't even able to kill him right there. He was able to go ahead and get a little bit away. And look at this split second. He notices him right there, right? He also notices ClutchGod over here by the car between the tree. And he's going to try to go ahead and go for that thirst, knowing that he has to at least try to get that thirst. He misses the shot. As he's about to go ahead and just readjust, ClutchGod comes and just saves his life. So ClutchGod, look, and he's still... and ClutchGod, meanwhile, was actually getting shot there by Rip. So, an insane events here. And overall, he pretty much ended up working for them. I'm not sure what Viper Immortal was doing right there. I think they were just maybe trying to split. I'm not sure if that how smart that would have been. I'm not sure currently who is the IGL for SouL. So if you know who the IGL for SouL is, please let me know in the comments below. Overall, great play. I think Scout was able to go ahead and buy his team a little bit more time. He was able to go ahead and just get them an extra point or two. Bad play from the start though by Fnatic. You don't want to go ahead and see them be in that bad position and one player leaving, although it did ended up working out for them to an extent. Usually you want to go ahead and see teammates, especially towards the end, because they're currently pretty much, the match is close to ending. You want the teams to go ahead and just stay close to each other, teammates, everybody close to each other. But yeah, let me know where else you guys want to see more stuff like this. This is kind of on the fly. I just wanted to go ahead and review it. I saw this play like one time and I wanted to just go ahead and do it on the fly. So if you guys do want to see more stuff like this in the future, I can maybe be a little bit more tactical. I can maybe bring some extra stuff, for example, like some arrows, some axes, and show you some extra cool stuff that I usually do when I'm an analyst at the PUBG Mobile Club Open or at any PUBG Mobile event that I usually do. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Hopefully you enjoyed, because I love doing this stuff, and I think I do want to go ahead and start doing it more. Any other place you guys want me to go ahead and break down, let me know in the comments below. It's me, your boy, this is Worlds Gaming. As I mentioned, make sure you follow me on Instagram at the 7WG, and also make sure you are subscribed to this channel, because I'm going to be going to Malaysia to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Global Finals as an ambassador. And we're going to be doing some cool stuff behind the scenes. So make sure you are subscribed and follow me on Instagram. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that video. It is my first time, I believe, doing something like this ever since Berlin, so I really hope you guys enjoy that. As I mentioned, let me know in the comments below any other play that you want me to go ahead and review. If you want to watch a previous video, go for it, or if you're feeling lucky, select a random video. Thank you for watching, and feel free to share this video with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye.